Bulletcast for life.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Bulletcast. Thank you for the subscription, the stream, the viewing, the download, the listen. I am your host, Phillip Antoine, and yes, I am the Podfather, enjoying my 98th day as Bulletcast champion. On Tuesday, I hit 100, and I might release a video talking about what I did as champion in my first 100 days. But I'm joined in the humble abode of the King of the Hill. What's going on, Chris?
What's going on? Welcome back to CDP's house. Chris don't play, not playing all day.
Not playing all day, man.
Just watching the Backlash event.
I know.
I'm joined by my terrible valet.
The valet's made a return.
My wonderful daughter. She's 1 year old now, man.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
Getting big.
1 year down, a lot more to go. All right, guys, let's get into the Backlash instant
hey,
analysis.
Backlash, dude. I liked it overall.
It was a decent show, yeah.
Yeah, there was some good wrestling tonight. You know, like outside of the feuds, outside of the outcomes, there was some decent wrestling.
Yeah, so let's jump right into it. We opened up the show pretty hot. Grand Slam Rollins. Seth Rollins is defending the Intercontinental Championship against the most must-see WWE superstar of all time, The Miz.
Wow, they gave it some time.
They gave it some time. They went damn near almost 30 minutes, and it was amazing.
And it was hot, right? The
match
was hot. It was a good way to start off the show.
It was great.
Seth Rollins retains. No problems with that.
No problem.
Yeah, the terrible valet liked it too.
She agrees, yes.
What are you giving the match?
I mean, I gave it an A+. I did. It was that good. I mean, I enjoyed the when Rollins went for the ripcord knee on the apron and Miz ducked out the way and he hit his knee on the LED, and that they just kind of worked the story from that for like another 7 or 8 minutes just off of that. You know, the figure four, he hit the skull crushing finale. I'm like, oh my god, Miz is gonna win, and then he kicked out. I was like, oh, I screamed a little bit.
Dude, they've really buried that skull crushing finale, haven't they?
I mean, it beat Roman for the title. It beat Roman for the strap. So you know,
it's been a while though.
Yeah, I mean, also, and then he hit the second one, and I'm like, oh, he's really about to win. And then Rollins kicked out, and I'm like, yo, this is pretty awesome. That frog splash all the way across the ring, that's always cool to see from Seth.
Yeah, that's awesome. He does it really, really well.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah, it was good wrestling all the way around, right? I mean, I like the match too. I'm in the A too. So is the terrible guy.
Yeah. Rollins teasing an avalanche curb stomp. You know, when he was on the second rope.
Yeah, dude, that would have been a big time move. They didn't go through with that spot, but he gets the curb stomp. Couple moves right after that, right?
Yeah, nice little sequence. Miz, a really underestimated in-ring talent, man.
Oh, dude, everybody knows the Miz is good. This has been known. Shout out to the entrance, the headband. What's up? The robe.
Oh, that's like some Naruto type deal, I guess. Yeah, some anime thing.
Man, dude, it was cool. It was a good presentation all the way around. It was a good way to start off Backlash.
Yeah.
Dual branded pay-per-view, right? It's the very first one. So
I mean, the Royal Rumble.
That's a way to get it going.
The Royal Rumble was the first one of the year, but they don't want us to remember that.
Yeah, they acknowledge that one.
Yeah. All right, so Seth Rollins retains overall. I give the match an A+. Next up, Nia Jax. She's not like most girls, if you didn't know.
Oh, yeah, man. Dude, they spent enough time highlighting that with the video package.
Yeah.
And the fat-shaming storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, dude. Bullies in all shapes and sizes, right? You don't have to be a big person to be a bully, right?
Exactly. She goes up against Little Miss Bliss, and, you know...
Enhanced Little Miss Bliss. Shout out to the enhancements.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Thank you for not checking your Instagram on the recording like some people I know.
Oh, yeah,
All right, yeah. Now, moving on with the whole storyline. Yeah, I mean, historically, Alexa, after she loses a championship, she gets it right back. So there was the possibility, is Nia just having her little 15 minutes of fame, and then Alexa's going to get the strap right back and become a 5-time women's champion, but that wasn't the case. You know, I think they're going to let Nia run with the gold, and I'm happy for her. I really am.
Yeah, right. She should carry it through SummerSlam. Dude, she's a good champion, right? She's got a positive message. She got a little fumbled when they put the mic straight in her face right after the match. It looked like it took her a couple of beats until she really started hitting. Hitting
the points.
Yeah, hitting the points in the steam. You know, like full steam in that conversation.
Yeah.
But it was a decent promo overall. I really enjoyed the story. Let's see what they do with Bliss after this. Is she still at the top of the card?
Yeah.
You know
what happens to her?
Yeah, what's gonna happen to her?
There are rumors of a women's tag championship to her and Mickey capture that if that is a thing. You know. But going with the match, I enjoyed the whole Nia Jax getting flipped over the top rope angle. I was like, oh, because
Yeah, she fell pretty hard, right?
yeah, that was a nice bump.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Alexa, she said something in the match. It was like, bullies don't win or something, just calling Nia a bully, and I just started laughing. I don't know why. It was just like, what? Like, when clearly she's the bully, but it's just classic heel work.
Good work from her. The moments of Bliss stuff leading up to it was good too.
Yeah,
it's all
it's
good.
really one of those where it's really one of those stories where the character work really overshines, you know, the in ring stuff. I mean, she got her over as a babyface, which was great. Yeah, they were really just working the whole thing where Nia falls outside of the ring. She smacks her. I think Alexa smacked her head on the steel steps too. Yeah, so it was really nice overall, and the Samoan drop ends the whole thing.
Yeah, Samoa drop is cool. My baby's getting a little heelish up in here.
Oh man,
it was a good match overall. It was a good story they were telling, and welcome Alexa Bliss back to in-ring work. Nia getting over there, you know, it was good stuff, man.
Yeah, it was nice. You know what? I'm gonna give the match a B minus.
Sure, why not?
Change my grade. Give it a B minus.
Why not?
Because of the story and how well the in ring work was. It was it was nice. All right. Jeff Hardy, he goes on to retain the United States Championship against Randy Orton. This is the first time this match has happened in 10 years.
Yeah, you know what? It was really funny that you mentioned that because I was watching it the entire time. I was like, man, dude, this is a solid throwback match. I mean, like both of these guys are around doing it. And now they're here doing it again. Hardy goes over.
Yeah, there was even a little hint at continuity when Hardy went for the twist of fate. Orton spun out, and he was going for the RKO. That's how their last match ended at the 2008 Royal Rumble when Orton retained the WWE title against Hardy. So, I mean,
that's cool, man. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah,
awesome.
Honestly, that's my favorite RKO. I know everybody says like the Evan Bourne one or the Seth Rollins one. For me, just that sequence and that quickness and that crispness, that's my favorite RKO. Go watch it. Royal Rumble 2008, Hardy versus Orton. Go watch that RKO. It was nice.
Right on.
But getting into this, yeah, it's solid. I give it a C plus. You know, it was fine. Just Orton, you know, he got his rematch. Didn't go over. So I'd like to see Jeff get a run with the U.S. title. Hopefully,
it looks like all indications are it's going to be that, right?
Yeah,
like he's going to get a program. You know?
Rumors were he was supposed to receive a monster push when he came back, and look at him.
Yeah,
you know,
and it's great. And with the Hardys too, I feel like we're getting the best of both worlds, right? We get Matt doing his Wilkins stuff with Bray. We get Jeff being Jeff. You know, like '90s Jeff, world champion Jeff.
I want to see that again. Actually, I need Jeff Hardy back with the WWE title.
But he could do it, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
This guy hasn't missed any beats, dude. Did you see the match tonight? It was solid work.
Yeah, like he still can be one of Vince's top stars still.
And without a doubt, he is, right? Vince is giving him a push. Look, he's got the U.S. belt.
He has the championship of our country. You know, it's amazing. It's wonderful.
Yeah, right on. All right.
And then we go to Elias. You know,
dude, what was this? Can we just skip this? Let's not even talk about this. This set up a feud with Bobby Roode.
But he couldn't sing a song.
Dude, he sung it on the post show if you saw it, and it sucked, man. Dude, like this whole segment, just I didn't like it, man.
I don't know. You know, he gives me a Neil Diamond feel, a little Sweet Caroline feel. You know, Elias, he got interrupted by New Day, which is a co-branded pay-per-view, so that makes sense. You know, and then Rusev Day came out there, and then the glorious Bobby Roode. So we're gonna see where that storyline. Oh yeah,
you forgot.
I mean, honestly, No Way Jose is trash, so I don't care.
And did you see who was in the conga line with him, dude?
Breezango.
I mean, it was the whole segment was just like
boo boo
weird. It was. The heel valet hated it.
The heel valet, like she knows what's up. Like No Way Jose is garbage. Like get him off of my TV.
The best part about the entire segment was Aiden English. That dude is what's up, and I love him as a manager. I love him as a valet.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
Solid in-ring worker too.
Dude, absolutely right. He's a manager that can get stuff done.
Put the tag straps on those guys, man. Like there were no tag titles on the show.
Hey man, dude, you know what, man? Rusev Day. Shout out to Rusev Day, always Rusev Day, but I feel like it's losing a little bit of its luster here. WWE has done a pretty good job of like not giving it its just due, right? I mean,
could Rusev win Money in the Bank? That's a topic for another time, you know? We can jump into that some other time.
We'll get there. Man.
Yeah, but this whole segment,
it's unnecessary, man. Let's cut the fat.
Let's cut the fat.
Cut the fat.
I'll give it
in
a
this
C.
program.
I'll give it a C.
I'm going hard D, man.
Oh.
I'm giving it the hard D.
Oh. There was a match on this card. I gave a hard D. All right, moving on. Daniel Bryan's first one-on-one match. Actually, not even really his first one-on-one match. He had one with Shinsuke in a dark match on SmackDown, but his first one-on-one pay-per-view match since being back, being cleared to compete, was against Big Cass, and Daniel Bryan went over and made Cass tap out, and then Cass assaults him after the match. I don't think Daniel Bryan should have won.
It's telling of what Vince is going to do, right? Daniel Bryan will have that WWE Championship at some point here in 2018, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Right? You bring back Cass, who's never going to be hotter, right? Coming back from injury, this is his hot heater time. He came back as a nasty heel, fumbled a little bit with the little man promo, right?
Yeah.
Leading up to this match, that was one, it was in bad taste. And second of all, it just didn't land, right?
Yeah, I think he's
on all levels.
He's just trying so hard to break away from the whole Enzo vibe, especially because of what's going on with Enzo.
Yeah, totally. But I miss the softness, man. That's got to come back. I love it.
I mean, I did enjoy it also. I have an Enzo Amore. I got the sauce shirt, so I enjoyed the whole thing. I did. But really looking at it, I think there was a real story they could have told here with Daniel Bryan losing to Big Cass. It could have been something.
My baby is going crazy right now. Sorry, people out there listening to this. Please continue to listen. Don't turn it off.
Yeah, no, but I think there's a real story that could have been told with Daniel Bryan losing to Big Cass, finding a way to try to beat the mountain. Trying to chop down the giant. They could have done something like that. But Bryan went over. It was all in good taste, I guess. I give the match a C+.
What do you give the attack afterwards?
It's just a classic heel thing to do. It doesn't really need a grade.
Yeah, well, I mean, here's the thing, right? The reason why I bring that up is I feel like it wasn't really earned, right? We're just seeing Cass come back as a heel. He hasn't really had any big feuds outside of this one coming right back. And so when he just attacked him at the end, I mean, it didn't make him more vicious for me, right? I just feel like they might have wasted that moment. I mean, I don't know how to get more heat on Cass, but I just don't feel as a new heel coming back that garnered him a lot of heat. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I didn't dig it.
I mean, we'll see. They can progress it over on SmackDown Live. Well, speaking of SmackDown Live, the SmackDown Live Women's Championship was defended. Money Mella is money. She defended and retained her championship against Charlotte Flair.
I love this match. I liked it a lot, man. I like the build up to it. I like the Mella is money.
Oh, the Mella is money.
I love the me all the time.
I don't know where they got that song. It's wonderful. I absolutely
dude. That song is great. That song should lead in a lot of the Bullet Cast because.
Hey man, one day.
Hey, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But I like the match. I like the story they told. Charlotte does the moonsault. That great moonsault that she does lands on her feet. Tweaks the knee a little bit. Carmella takes advantage, chops her down, rolls her up for the 1, 2, 3. Mella goes over with the pin, straight up.
Outside I told you I gave it a D, but really I haven't having the time to think about it. I'll give it a C.
The C warmed up to you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, cause with it all, the whole thing, I didn't want Carmella to just be, get the championship, lose it a few weeks later at Backlash. I want to see what she can do, and so it warmed up to me for that. I think Carmella as champion, it can be a nice move. We have a babyface woman champion in Nia. We have a chicken heel woman's champion in Carmella. So
yeah,
I think we can do something here.
I loved it. First of all, when I grade this match, I give it a C right away just for Carmella's bodysuit, right? So it's already in the C. It's already in the C range. And then with the wrestling and the storytelling they told tonight, it bumps it up to a B. I really like Carmella's work right now.
Carmella, she's great.
As a heel, she's doing a really good job. And so I give it a B+. A- even. I'm A-.
Oh, okay.
It's A-. I really enjoyed this match. It was the second match that I enjoyed the most tonight on the
Yeah. Well, sure. speaking of A's, let's talk about the phenomenal AJ Styles. He's still the WWE champion. Didn't beat Shinsuke tonight. The match ended in a double count out.
Love it. Shout out to long programs, right?
Shout out to long programs. I give this match a B plus because there was no clear definitive winner, but I do enjoy long programs. And so what we're gonna do here, I thought AJ was gonna wear a cup. I said it on the episode on Friday. I thought he was gonna wear a cup. My boy Sam Roberts said he was gonna wear a cup and smack him in the face with it. Going that route. I don't know why he said that, but it would have been interesting to see. But going along with it, really, it was a good match. I was invested.
Oh, dude, I was glued to the TV, man. It was a really good night for both performers. It was a really bad night for testicles, for balls. I mean, I was hurting just watching that, man.
Yeah.
There was 2 low blows, right?
Yeah.
To the mat, drop to the mat, low blows. And then there was a straight double kick, right?
Yeah.
You kick mine, I kick yours, and we'll see who wins. And that's what ended up in the match, right? For the countout.
Yeah. I mean, we got to talk about the chair spot, though.
I mean, Shinsuke, like, when he got out of the ring, he was, like, in a daze. I think people were, in the crowd, were screaming for tables. I thought there was going to be a big spot coming.
Yeah.
And then he looks around and just kicks some dude out of his chair and grabs a steel chair. That was a little, like, disappointing for me. I thought I was setting up for something incredible and
that was
amazing.
the point. He's a heel. He was supposed to get you there, and then, no, it's not going to happen. That's the point.
Well, then that's good work, then. I mean, shout out for Shinsuke's facial expressions. If you were really watching this match, and you see Shinsuke's facial expressions, they were off the chart, right? Like, the dude was
they were interesting.
Dude, man, that guy's a pro, man. He is really good.
Yeah, but, I mean, just really good in-ring work from both guys. The chair spot, so, Shinsuke, he's going for that Kinshasa. AJ just throws the chair at Shinsuke's knee, and then it ricochets and smacks AJ in the face.
Talking about.
And we got some color.
Some hard way.
We got some hard way. I love it, brother.
Yeah,
I don't think that couldn't have been planned. It just made it better that we got some color. Color makes everything better.
Of course, yeah.
I don't want any blood, but we gotta get some color to get him over, brother.
Yeah,
we gotta get some of that.
No, dude, it was great. It was a good match, dude. I was glued the entire time.
And then he put him in.
I felt a little. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say I felt a little like bummed by the finish, right?
Yeah.
And I think the audience like echoed that too.
They were like, "What?"
There was some. Boo. Yeah, they were really.
Yeah,
vocal.
I mean, they were really hot for it.
Yeah.
I just got this feeling of like AJ with the blood dripping down his face, with the calf crusher in on Shinsuke, saying tap. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. It was something cool. That forearm that AJ hit to the back of Shinsuke's head, I was like, oh, that doesn't look good. The inverted exploder suplex that Shinsuke hit AJ with when AJ's legs landed on the steel chair. It's a long program.
Yeah, shout out to that.
Honestly,
Vince has been doing a really good job at swerving the marks lately.
I didn't see this.
And yeah.
Can't believe I didn't see this.
And it's really landing. It's really working, and it's good stuff.
It ends at Money in the Bank, where it first really kind of started.
There you go.
Oh, Vince, genius.
Everything comes full circle.
Vince, you're a genius,
but
man.
They swerve us. They put the no DQ gimmick on the match to make you think that this is the blow off, right? No way. Wow, the heel valet.
Bum. Whatever. I speak baby, people.
She's tired, man.
Of course. Yeah, but it's gonna Money in the Bank 2017. That's when the first encounter happened in WWE, and then it probably will end at Money in the Bank this year. And will Shinsuke finally get his just due? Will he win a world championship? I don't know. We have to wait and see.
I mean, Vince has done crazier things, right? He put it on the TNA champion, a long-time TNA champion that's walking around currently with the WWE Championship, so anything's possible.
I know.
And Kevin Steen is in the locker room, too.
Kevin Steen. El Generico's running around there somewhere.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Strowman and Lashley, I forgot this match was even happening.
They didn't give him much time.
Because I looked at the clock, I was like, what? Yeah, I mean, Braun Strowman and my boy Bobby Lashley go on to defeat Cammy.
Yeah, way to get all these guys on the card.
I just gave it a C.
Yeah, it was
nothing extravagant. Nothing too big. Nothing amazing.
Yeah,
it was just there.
It doesn't hurt or give any guys any more credit or anything like that. The bigger story here is what is WWE doing with Bobby Lashley?
Man,
and how are they making him important?
My boy needs to talk. My boy needs to say words.
I mean, he's huge, right? He's underutilized.
Yeah.
He's somebody that looks like a mega beast. I mean, like he's getting a push. You know, like
Yeah.
when I say like, oh, he deserves a push. Don't get me wrong. The dude's on TV. He's getting a push, but he needs to be important, and they still haven't conveyed why he's important to me yet. You know, as a casual fan of the.
He needs a solid finisher because he was using the spear like in TNA and stuff, and Roman has a spear, so he can't do that.
I mean.
The stalling suplex, that's not going to beat Lesnar, you know?
I mean, can we address the elephant in the room? This is the dude that teamed up with the President of the United States. They haven't even mentioned this since his whole entire
They have
return.
not.
That he's the dude that shaved Vince's head and represented Donald Trump in the Billionaire Club.
Yeah, the Battle of the Billionaires, WrestleMania
23,
23, 07.
WrestleMania 23, yeah. So, I mean, they haven't even talked about this, and they should. They should be, man. Like, it would get heat. It would get heat.
Yeah.
Talk about it, man.
All right. Now, the main event, I see why main event of the show if Styles and Nakamura wasn't going to get a clear finish. But here we go. The big dog, Roman Reigns.
Going over, man.
He went over on my boy Samawajo.
I love it. I love it. The match was great.
Yeah.
It was good.
Honestly, I mean, people say wins and losses don't matter in wrestling. They do. I felt like Joe should have went over. I'm not on the. I'm not a part of the I Hate Roman Reigns fan club or anything. It's just that looking at storyline purpose, I really do think that Joe, because he calls it the WWE champion. What's gonna happen on Tuesday? He's gonna go out there with the AJ. AJ's gonna be like, nah, bro, you lost. You lost to Roman. You're not in my league now. So like, what's gonna happen? You know?
Oh man, dude. I was paying attention to my baby going through, so I kind of spaced out on our conversation.
Don't worry about it, man.
But sorry for not being so professional on that one. But check it out. I love Roman going over here in this spot. We're gonna hit this on the top 5 coming up here really quick in the Roman report.
Oh yeah.
But I love Roman going over in this spot, and I know how you say wins and losses mean something, but they don't, but they do. This is part of the storyline, the narrative that they're telling, right? Right away, once he won, they're like, Corey Graves highlighted it right away. Roman Reigns picks up a must-needed win. They said it must win. They said those things, and that's not coming from those guys. That's straight coming from Kevin Dunn or whoever's producing the show or the agent or whatever. Like this is part of the storyline, right?
Yeah.
Like what are we doing for Roman Reigns to continue to get him over? There's a big spot tonight. Both of them did an awesome performance. It wouldn't have hurt either going either way, right? This is just a throw-in match, right? They're both on separate brands at the top of the card on separate brands. So the loss really doesn't hurt Joe, and it adds some fuel to the fire for later, right? The next time these guys meet up.
Yeah, I mean, great work from Joe. Attacking Roman early on before the match even started.
Nasty, I love Joe.
Yeah,
he's nasty.
Hitting him with the Uranagi through the table, and then the arm lock that he had on Roman for he had it on him for quite some time, and people were chanting boring, and Joe was just had these facial expressions like, yeah, I'm doing this, I love it, come on Roman, I thought you were the big dog, just stuff like that. I love stuff like that. Hits him with a spear, leg on the rope, great ring awareness. Joe, when he hit him with the Roman went for the drive-by, and then Joe caught him with the coquina, I was like, yo, that's new. I likes that. And then, I thought Roman was going to fade out. I was like, oh, my boy Joe won, but it didn't happen. He teased the muscle buster. Roman, gets out of that, hits him with a spear, goes over.
Yeah, dude. It was awesome.
That's how it happens,
It was great stuff, dude.
Big dog.
Yeah, these guys are at the top of the card. They have great chemistry. This is the third match since Joe's been on the main card with these guys, and all of them have been awesome, been great.
Third or fourth singles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and look. But yeah, this has been
good stuff.
It's good stuff, every time. I enjoys it. No Finn Balor on the show.
Give him a break, man.
No, I thought Balor Club was for everyone,
It definitely is that for sure, if anything.
All right, well, Backlash overall, I'm gonna give it a nice C+. It was decent. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't terrible. it was decent, you know.
Yeah, dude. Week in between big pay-per-views, that was interesting. I felt like this pay-per-view kind of inherently had a little less heat going into it, right?
Yeah.
Just because it just felt lackluster, right? All
of
the
course.
way through, right? Like outcomes were kind of expected or predicted. Outside of the AJ finish, right? And the AJ Shinsuke finish, everything was kind of like pretty much ran down the way that it should have.
Honestly, like I was watching a little bit of the pre-show, and I was like, they had the Iconics on there. They had the women's title package, and I was like, oh, this is SmackDown pay-per-view. And then I see Bayley and Sasha. I'm like, oh wait, I forgot this is co-branded.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of slipped my mind for a second. But Backlash 2017, it's in the books. I mean, not 2017, 2018. Jesus, I'm losing track of time. You know, Backlash 2018 is in the books. It was something.
Yeah, man. Let's. What's the next pay per view?
Money in the Bank.
Where are we going? Money in the Bank.
June 17th.
All right, there we go. So
get ready for all those CM Punk chants, baby.
So I love it, man. Let's take a good little break from pay per views for a couple of weekends. This is gonna be nice. Coming back with Money in the Bank.
Oh yeah, we're coming back hot. It's like 5 weeks away.
Yeah, I love Money in the Bank. I love that match. I like
my favorite match.
Who? Just early prediction.
Miz.
Both.
Miz for that one. Women's Peyton Royce. Just throwing it out there, man.
Wow.
Hey, I predicted Baron Corbin last year. Got it right. Predicted Carmella. Got it right. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like Vince. You know, he showed me the book or anything. You know.
There you go. All right. So Money in the Bank winner. I'm going. Ziggler. I think let me just.
Two-time?
Yeah. Let me just put Ziggler out there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, putting him with Drew McIntyre means something. There's going to be some sort of push there. So let's give it to Ziggler. And then on the women's side, Asuka.
All right.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Well, this has been a Backlash instant analysis. Goodbye and good night. Bang.
This has been the Bulletcast. Thank you for listening.